Oh, man. All right.
All right, should we start?
Now that we got our insecurities out of the way.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah, we've been complaining for the past like 10 minutes how fat we think we are.
What were they calling it? The quarantine 15?
And that's why I worked out twice this morning.
You've been putting in the hustle. I
yeah,
respect it.
I'm planning on working out 6 times a week.
Okay, he's gonna overdo it.
But it doesn't help when you eat like absolute fucking shit.
Fast forward like 3 months, he's running like the Iron Man race.
I wouldn't even be able to start that.
It's the mental thing. Like you want to challenge yourself to something that seems impossible, and then once you do it, you're like, I accomplished that.
It's not fun to challenge yourself.
It's not fun. It's secondhand fun.
Yeah.
It was the ice trekking in Alaska. In the moment, we were miserable. Like, I was hurting so bad.
That was so hard.
But looking back, I'm like, that was one of the most incredible things I've ever done.
Yeah. And it's crazy that the people that work there, they do that fucking track
every day.
3 times a day. 3 different groups, 3 times a day. And
that's why they were so fit. We start our own company.
Trekking. We start an ice trekking company. Mariah.
Oh, no. I'm actually really liking all this red with the brown.
I was going to say, we kind of got a vibe going right now.
Yeah, we're matching a little bit.
Like, I like red with brown. We might have to do that on that side.
All right, let's kick this off. Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered.
He's your host, Heath.
And he's your host, Zane.
And I'm Mariah.
Nice.
Not Matt.
Yeah, Matt's not here because I don't know, he just didn't want to show up.
He's taking a personal
So
day.
if everybody can comment the snake emoji on all his stuff, that'd be very
Everybody
good.
tweet at Matt and tell him how much of a worthless
No, don't do
unfortunately,
that would actually kill him.
He would be
if he saw
devastated.
Yeah.
No, he just couldn't make it to this episode, unfortunately. But he will be back on the next one.
Cheers.
Hey, it's coffee time, baby.
Yeah.
Around this moment is when Matt would chime in, make a book reference, joke.
Ooh, maybe
So
we should
you
do
guys got
everything that
anything?
he loves to do.
Yeah, what did you say,
On
Bubba?
this
What was your
podcast.
I was saying this podcast episode we should do like a book review. All of us talk about our favorite books.
Ooh,
Just go.
just the whole time. Bring up all his favorite stories
Right.
and just say all these wrong facts about it and just piss Matt off.
So
his
so
skin would
actually,
crawl.
last year we were on a giant family vacation, and
It sounds like a start of a.
no, I was trying to make up a Matt story.
Yeah. Honestly, I get so jealous of Matt. I honestly wish he would just invite us to one of these things.
I think that's what it is. We just wish we had that experience.
Yeah, he's making jerseys right now for his family. I feel like I've said this 5 times, but he's been spending the last 4 weeks making jerseys for his family, which is like, I wish I had that much, not time, because I have a lot of time. I just wish I can
Dedication.
Just like use my brain like that. Like instead of just sitting around doing absolutely nothing, I could be doing a fucking Sudoku puzzle.
Right.
But I know at the minute I start, my brain will just like it will just shut off.
Yeah.
I want to show you a book, Zane. My sister got it for me for Christmas, but it's a adult memorization game. An adult.
She can't remember.
I can't remember.
That's how much she needs it.
Adult
I can't remember the title.
memorization game.
It's a memorization book, but it's for adults. So it's exercising your brain.
Did you take the trash out? Like what type of like?
I don't remember. I don't know. Back to you, Heath.
We should be doing stuff like that because I'll admit when I try to do like a puzzle or something, like, yeah, it's fun and you're like, let's do it, but then it's just the frustration.
Yeah. Like, you see how many people during quarantine are doing puzzles? Like, I'm sitting there watching these stories. I'm like, how are they sitting there doing a fucking puzzle? I do not have the time, like, the patience for that shit.
What's crazy is, like, we do have all the time. We have all the time in the world, but it's like, I don't want to spend 12 hours on a puzzle that it's like, I found the pieces that match together. It's so, like, rudimentary, too?
Yeah, and people are purposely getting those 10,000 piece puzzles, and the puzzle is, like, the
All
sky.
white.
With the moon in one piece.
What are you doing? All you're doing is driving yourself crazy. It's not helping you at all.
People love it. People love it.
It's not fun.
We got my mom for Christmas an 1,000-piece puzzle of our Christmas picture. But it's like
she loves
herself.
But the thing is, it's pixelated, so she's like having the hardest time.
It like wasn't the best quality photo, so when they blew it up on the big puzzle,
one piece has like 3 pixels on it, and you're like, God fucking damn it! It just looks like a.
She sends us pictures of like pieces, and she goes, "Whose ear is this?" So she can put
funny.
it together. It's
Like those little
funny.
videos that YouTubers post, like which body part, like which part, like you have to guess the person when they show a body part's the same fucking thing.
They do that on famous birthdays.
Oh,
Transition.
I don't really.
Oh,
whoa,
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really get famous birthdays.
Go ahead. What were we saying?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I scratched that. We don't need to pay anybody. We got,
Yo, yeah.
Back to you, Heath.
you don't know how to act because Matt's not here. You just like turn it. Over here we have a storm coming in from the southeastern seaboard.
Fucking crackhead energy over there. You're so
Oh my
fucking
Stop!
crazy.
Don't even start with that.
Why am I like this?
She's so crazy.
Why am I like this?
What were we saying though? You were saying something.
I was saying like
2
I don't
minutes
really
ago.
understand famous birthdays.
I think
Not
famous,
not like in a mean way or anything. I just don't.
I think famous birthdays is only for really, really big celebrities and internet people. I don't see anybody else like actors, like kind of actors you know from a lot of movies. They're not in there. They don't put them in there for some reason, and I don't know why because it's called famous.
I mean,
birthdays
it's a
on that.
cool concept. You could find anybody's birthday that you like or support or anything like
Yeah,
that, which
I don't
is
know how-
cool. But like that's all it is.
Yeah, I don't know how people waste their time on that. Like I'm number 427 or something, but like I just can't believe people waste their time on that.
And number 427 for people coming from South Florida, also with brown hair.
I'm like the number one Zane. I take pride to that. Like that's really cool for me.
Oh, that is cool.
Are you really?
Yeah. Guys, go check it out. Make sure to boost my page so it gets more like attraction to it.
Right. You know what's another thing I don't really understand that's like popping off and super trendy right now is the whole OnlyFans thing.
I feel like it started with like normal content and then feet pictures and then like underwear pictures and then it slowly turned into like kind of like a
Sexy
private
stuff. Yeah,
porn like site. And
I just don't get the people that are like, and maybe it's just my way of thinking and I'm a little bit different, but the guys who are encouraging their girls to do OnlyFans and take
King,
these risque
yes.
pictures, like I you couldn't give me the monthly subscription that you would be making for me to do it. Like I don't care.
hold
I
on.
guess I'm just old school.
Backtrack. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say. What are you trying to say?
A lot of guys are like posting tweets. Like she showed me something. It was this
This
I guess
guy
woke
said,
tweet.
he said, if my girl is working on OnlyFans, I will absolutely quit my day job and take the pictures for her. And everyone was like, can you be my boyfriend? Like king and like worshiping him. And I was confused.
There's a certain stigma now of people. If there's people that like judge people for doing porn or being a stripper or anything, a lot, they get like attacked because like we're supposed to like people are like, you know, it's 2020, whatever.
There is nothing wrong with sex
Yeah.
work. Like
No,
people
yeah,
who do
I
this,
was
like
saying
nothing wrong with it.
We're just saying the people with girlfriends that are doing it. Like, I respect like strippers and all of them. Like, do your thing, make your money, like whatever. But like, it's the fact that these boyfriends are highly encouraging their girlfriends to do it is very confusing to me.
I think because people like to see that. So like, I think the guy that's honestly getting
Was
praise.
looking
I think,
for-
I think
looking
he
for
might
praise.
have been looking for praise
Right.
from other people.
He got it.
And like that's the thing. Like if they're happy and that works for them, by all means.
Yeah.
That's great.
Also, these
I'm
people
just saying,
are
like,
adults. Like this, I feel like OnlyFans is encouraging younger girls to do it and say it's okay. Like teenagers to do it.
yeah.
And that's the problem.
If you're posting stuff out there on this OnlyFans and people are paying for it, and it's stuff that if I found out you were sending this to somebody, I'd be like, absolutely not.
Right.
The relationship is over. You
Yeah.
get what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like if you're like sending it on OnlyFans to these people that are paying for it, and then
Yeah.
it's like I
It's
don't
all-
know, but that's the difference with
Right.
You know,
'Cause
me.
obviously
It all
there's-
depends on
It depends on the relationship for sure.
100%.
Right. Like there's other ways to make money.
Yeah, it's
Where you
funny
can-
though because I've seen like people from my high school, like I follow on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like going through stories, and they'll be like, swipe up or check out my OnlyFans link is in my
Oh,
bio, and I'm like,
weird.
From home?
from our high school.
Oh, I haven't seen anybody from our like high school post.
I don't want to like put him out
You're
there.
about you wanted to say the name so bad.
But he's one of our friends, and he's like taking the videos and even promoting it on his Instagram, being like,
Can you say the name and we'll bleep it out? What? Get the fuck out of here.
That is weird that he
it's
doesn't-
just weird though. I don't know. Maybe like I said, I'm old school in my thought, but like that's
I think that's what it is. It's being old school. I feel like it's very normalized in today's society,
Right.
like for kids to be doing
like kids
this.
growing up younger than us.
Yeah.
I
Right.
feel like we're exposed to so much more than we were.
They're growing up so fast. They're growing up so fast.
We're only finding it strange from this kid because like we did not expect that from
At
him
all.
At all.
Could you
We
imagine?
do that when our coffee comes out. They have to sign up for OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh. it's just us with the bags in front of like, we're just- Could you
Oh my
imagine?
gosh.
Should we do it? Just
Nobody would want to pay to see me show more than this. You know what I mean? Like,
you'd be surprised how many girls would want to see that. Like there's girls that love chubby guys like the dad
All
fucking.
right.
Heath, I'm just saying, make an account. Don't tell
He's over
Mariah,
here like,
but
no,
make an
Heath, you
account.
can make like 50 grand a month. I'm
Girls
like,
love it. Just do it.
no. I would like to see it.
Ooh, this coffee's good.
What is it?
Tequila cranberry. You wanted to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay, you saw how I put 6ix9ine on there.
Oh my god, he didn't even spell it right. He put 6699 rapper.
I put SIX6 NIN9. I didn't even bother looking up how to even spell it. So, guys, basically, I'm preparing you for everything to come out of my mouth about this rapper to be complete.
That's how much he knows about him. So, just
all I know is that he's a rapper. He has colorful grills and he has colorful hair and he has very colorful music videos.
I gotta look up a picture now. I gotta put a face.
he's the guy with the crazy dreads and like Skittle teeth.
He's the one that's
Skittle teeth.
He's mad. She's mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look. Let me still look at the picture.
What is the story about him? I know he went to jail for something and he got out, but the way he got out was that he threw people
snitched.
under the...
Right, he ratted.
Which is so scary, especially today, to be snitching on people, but because people get killed for that shit. It's just so... I would have security up the fucking ass at all times every day if I snitched and I got out of jail like that.
But that's what's crazy is like you could go to jail for doing a crime.
Yeah.
And then lessen your crime by ratting out other people.
Yeah, and I feel like...
I mean, it makes sense, but it's just grown up tattletaling.
Yeah. To get a lesser sentence when you did something awful just to rat on other people, it's like... It shouldn't be like that. Just people just go to jail for the time that you deserve.
Wait, what did he do?
I don't know. There was a whole bunch of different things that happened. He was on house arrest. He got caught with like guns and stuff. Like it was just like just a whole bunch of different things. Don't quote me on that either, but he went to jail, and in order to get a lesser sentence, he partnered with the cops or whatever and tattletaled on everybody else to make his crimes
How
less.
many people did he put in jail?
I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Imagine
but
he put in like 25 people.
I'm checking famous birthdays right now to see how old he is.
You couldn't give me $1 million for me to guess his fucking
I
age.
think he's 20.
I think he's so young. I
24.
Really do.
If you got busted for a crime and they go, Zane,
Oh, he's 24.
I'm tattling.
24?
He's 24.
Good guess. All right.
It all depends on what the crime is. If I was the mastermind of something and people helped me, but I was the one that orchestrated it and I went to jail, no, I wouldn't do that. It's really fucked up.
Right.
If I got caught because I was being stupid, then no.
If I was like, you got 50 years, you give me 10 people's names, you get 5.
That A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Right. You be just going through them.
That's true. Guys, Cardi B is the same age as you.
That's crazy. I do want to talk about the Marcus Johns thing real quick.
Oh, that was crazy.
So the other night, Mariah was out going to CVS to like get some stuff, and there was a whole bunch of cop cars, sirens, and you took videos of that, right?
Yeah, so the cops, there was like 7 cops. Like we kept having to move over because there were so many cops, but they were all going in different directions, which was weird, but all their sirens were on. And I was like, what the hell is happening? This has to be like a chase or something like that. So of course I asked Carly, because she's always like on top of those things.
She follows like these Facebook pages that like have live video.
She
of,
loves watching live
Yeah.
chases.
So she knew right away, and she was like, yeah, it was a robbery and then a hit and run. So I was like, oh, so they're all like going separate ways to like corner this guy or whatever.
Yeah.
So then...
And I heard police helicopters and sirens and stuff like throughout the neighborhood, and I was like, wow, that's really close. That's like really, really close.
Yeah.
Fast forward the next morning, I didn't really think anything of it. I was just like, oh, I guess something happened.
Yeah.
I saw our friend Marcus Johns. He posted an Instagram video. He had got hit by a car while him and his wife were on a bicycle. They were just riding bikes around this neighborhood.
Could you fucking imagine getting hit by a car on a bicycle?
No.
And
Jesus.
so basically what happened was the guy was being chased, and I guess to try to like
He robbed
divert
something.
the he like robbed something and was on the run, and to like divert the attention on him and try to get them to stop chasing him, he saw Marcus and his wife on a bicycle and purposefully swerved and came at them and ran them over full speed
to like distract.
so
I
the
guess.
cops would be like, oh shit, we got to stop for these people that need help.
Dude, that's so fucked up. Like, if the guy was running away and he hit him accidentally, I'm not saying that's fine, but like that would have been fucked up. But this guy purposely
It's
fucking
worse.
ran these
Right.
two,
It's worse.
knowing that he could have killed them. That's crazy. How like he's willing to just kill two
Awful.
fucking people just to get
Awful.
away.
Kristen ended up like they broke the femur.
And that's the worst break you can have,
It's
right?
the thickest bone you have.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's the
But yeah, so
worst.
thank God nothing happened to them.
Like
but
the
it's
two,
just
like,
so
that
crazy.
they do
the
no wrong.
Sweetest, nicest.
They do no wrong.
Literally no wrong. They
My
probably
gosh.
they spend their whole life actually just trying to
Following
be good people.
Jesus and just doing good.
Being like, really genuinely good people.
We just got some insane news right now live on this podcast.
What?
Oh my God. Guys, I'm going to read this to you is like on this podcast live. Check this out. Okay. Your order is out for delivery. Postmates will drop off your items in 5 minutes, baby. We ordered pizza.
We ordered pizza not
we started this.
realizing that, hey, we're probably going to be still recording while this fucking pizza's on its way.
So guys, bear with us. We are going to have a pizza party. Matt is missing a lot.
Yeah, he is. We're doing everything we can to make this the best podcast possible.
I wish we had like a guest that he loved.
Oh my God.
To
Could you
come
imagine?
sit.
Like Shakespeare or some shit.
Yeah, the Shakespeare.
Edgar Allan Poe. He's just like somehow is still alive.
It's so crazy. So today we were driving around Heath's neighborhood just looking at like different houses because there's a lot of celebrities that like live around here, and it's crazy how many you see just running while you're driving past. And they're all like trying to cover it up, but you can like tell it's who they are. And Heath brings up your guys' landlord, your last landlord, and I swear to God, 7 seconds later, she's on a run.
No. Sorry. It's my
what?
new landlord.
Oh, it's your new landlord.
The one that lived here.
Oh.
Wait. Just wait.
Why didn't we just fucking stop and say hi then? You were so scared to say hi to
I just
her.
well
Because I thought it was the last one, and
no,
you
what
guys were like,
happened
scared
was
of her.
we were driving and she ran by, and then we ended up going to a dead end, like looking at the neighborhood. So we came back, and I was like, "Oh, should I say hi?" And he was like, "No." Then it looks like we like turned around to come say hi to her. And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. That'd be weird."
You guys overthink. Wait, just
no,
say hello.
Mariah, I really thought it was the old landlord, so I was like, "Oh no,
No, hold on.
that'd be weird."
But I do have an update on my old landlord.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Zane.
let's hear it, baby. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna show you this real quick. I'm just gonna type in her name into my
Oh no!
into
You found
my
her OnlyFans.
Horse girl.
it's her naked on horses.
The horse is fully clothed, but she's naked.
In her clothes.
Oh my God. Okay, so these are the emails that I've gotten from her
Okay.
in the span of 1 day
Oh no! Oh no!
about me moving out. Ready?
About his deposit.
So these are okay. So these are all emails, individual emails from her. And keep in mind, these are all pictures throughout the house of what she just felt like sending me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down. Hold on.
Oh fuck!
Instead of-
I see 20
No.
emails. I see
Instead
20
of
emails.
giving him like, this is what you're getting back for your deposit, she broke it down for him through email.
But it's like it's not even like
It's not just words.
she
it's
goes,
pictures.
"Woo, pizza's here."
Is that
It's
pizza?
here.
Zane, let me
Wait,
just
shit. Should I go get it?
yeah.
Go get it. We were just talking about how we need to lose weight. Where's the cheese pizza? Where's the cheese pizza?
Pizza's here.
Where's the cheese?
You want me to give you one pizza?
You goddamn fucked up.
Wait. Oh no, I only ordered pepperoni. Sorry guys, I messed up.
Who are you saying sorry to? Who are you saying the people listening or me?
Or the person that doesn't eat pepperoni.
Right. Oh my gosh, I messed up.
I'm Muslim. I can't eat that shit. Ooh, yeah.
Let's finish the story.
Sorry
about
guys, I
Got
got
a
a
little
little.
fungi on my piece.
So these are all the emails. And check this out, Zane. So she's going through. You guys don't want to talk. You just want to eat real quick.
No, I'm listening.
So she's going through, and she's showing me stuff that is just so unnecessary and stuff that had nothing to do with me.
Wait, Zane, do you remember when I first described the way she looks and what she wears? And I said she wears like these types of t-shirts. She sent pictures of herself on the floor cleaning in this shirt.
She had somebody go and take
No.
pictures.
of her cleaning, scrubbing the floors like Cinderella to
Zane.
show him I had
That's
to
me
do
as a
this.
landlord.
Right. Yeah, like take my
Just
picture.
fucking.
Just look at
Different-
this.
Zane, 3 different angles. It's so funny.
Just like even this, all the exterior had to be washed. The house, the outside of the house in the back, all of the exterior had to be washed.
That's not your fault. That's weather. That has nothing to do with you.
Also, it's not my house. I was renting it.
What?
She goes, I'm scrubbing the crown moldings. This is her. She had somebody take pictures of her on the floor.
Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. She's
Zane.
wearing the shirt.
Look at this. You can't make this shit up.
Get the fuck out of here,
You
dog.
cannot make this shit up.
Guys, this lady's on the ground. It looks like she's having an awful time. She purposely is looking like she's having an awful time cleaning.
Here, take this picture of me scrubbing.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not talking shit. Like, she is a really sweet lady. Means well. Super,
I'm
super
talking
nice.
Shit. Dude, I would never do that. What the fuck? Like, who does she think she is, though?
Right.
She's charging you for her to clean up floors that get dusty when you're not living there for 3 weeks?
She also texted Heath and she goes, Heath, what did you do to the roof? The roof.
I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, what did you do? Who did you have up on the roof? I was like, I didn't have anybody on the roof.
You didn't have cables going through? And he was like,
she goes, you didn't run cables? I was like, what are you talking about?
Like, how do I even get on the roof?
This lady has fucking problems, and she's like, dude.
She sends me nails that she just found randomly around the house.
What, gonna charge you $350 for that?
One of the 100 emails that I got.
He's scrolling.
Zane.
He's scrolling. He's still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still going. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Dude, it's still going.
That's one email. Still going.
Zane.
Dude, I think she just pops a fucking Adderall or some shit. She's just like,
Something.
I got a lot to say. She just wants to be heard.
I'm still scrolling.
Yeah. No, Zane, she wants somebody to talk to. That's what it is.
That's
Clearly.
not how I can do it.
But like, let me just read how the email starts off.
Dude, don't reply to any of those fucking emails and get a lawyer on there because that's bullshit.
She goes, this is how it starts off. When I first got there Saturday, I drove there with food poisoning. That night, I was put into urgent care all night and released the next morning.
That's awful, Barbie.
It's not that we're making
No, we're
fun
not
of-
laughing that she got food poisoning. We're laughing that she's giving this useless information.
She's making you feel bad. She's making you feel bad, so you pay her what she wants when it's not right.
Normally, when you move out, it's a couple $100. You got the cleaning fee, which needs to be done anyways, because even if I cleaned it spotless, you can't have tenants leave, especially during Corona right now. You need to get a professional cleaning crew to come do shit.
Yeah, and she's only supposed to charge you for walls that she has to paint because you did something to the wall.
I mean, yes, I put up nails and sure.
But that's any place, yeah.
$3,000.
She's charging him.
Crazy.
This pizza is making it so much better.
She reminds me of the lady I called to return my router. I went to shut off my Spectrum service. Mm-hmm. And she was the sweetest lady, but she was one of those where she just needs somebody to talk to. She was like, if you want to try this service, I have it, but it works really well with my mom's. They have a lake house in Maine, and then I have a new grandbaby, and we blah, 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 blah. So I have to visit all the time, so I use it. Just
This is you on the phone with
Spectrum, trying to turn... Well, who'd you think? A family member?
I'm sorry.
And she's
I
just
completely
going...
blanked out when you started that story. I'm in my head. I'm like, oh, she's talking to her cousin.
My cousin.
And I do like people. She was such a sweet lady.
She was
on the
so
phone.
nice, so I just kept it going. I was like, oh, okay. I kept. Heath was like,
I feel so bad for laughing, but oh my god, it's funny.
it's funny.
It's really
funny. Yeah,
It is
I
funny.
always I feel like we always encounter those types of people. Just want to tell you their life story. She was telling me about the grandbaby and this and that. I didn't ask any questions. She just kept going. She was like, cause I have this new grandbaby, so we went out to the lake house and we blah blah blah. I was like,
really
Matt,
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
And Matt, I would love to see, you know how there's certain people when you when you ride in a taxi or you're talking to somebody specific. Sometimes there's Yelp reviews on that person. I don't know what app it's called or what site it's called, but you can look them up and see reviews. This reminds me of a story in Vegas when we went to Vegas. I believe it was for my birthday, and me, Matt, and Dom DeAngelis got into this taxi cab, and this lady was fucking bonkers. It was the funniest shit in the entire world. We got into this car. She was like, buckle up, and she fucking speeds off, and she's like, happy birthday to you, motherfucking sluts. And she was just fucking cutting cars off.
What?
Almost crashed 3 times. Dude, it was
Were you
scary.
scared?
I
or
was
was
scared
it fun?
shitless, but it was hilarious because her...
You're probably wasted. It's Vegas. You're having a good
What?
time.
I recorded it.
Oh, hell yeah.
It
That's what I'm talking about.
It was back when I posted it a lot on Snapchat, and it was 3-4 Snapchat videos of this lady.
Oh my god.
Her name was, I'm honestly just gonna say it because it was fun. It was just, her name was Jenny, some Janine Lafarge.
Woo!
And I remember Matt was so curious. He looked up her name, and the reviews were fucking hilarious. Every single person.
No way.
The most
That's
psychotic
so good.
driver I've ever watched.
Iconic.
Oh my gosh. That is funny.
It was really funny, and people listening, people watching. We're gonna play the video and the audio.
Fuck girl, happy birthday to you. Happy sad. Fuck you, slut. Is not included, okay? The roller coaster, yes. You okay? You okay?
That's so funny.
People are interesting.
Yeah.
The other day, Mariah brought up the Office reunion where the whole cast got together.
Oh, right.
Have you seen that?
Was it like a Zoom call?
Yeah.
All right.
John
Fuck, I need to stop eating.
John Krasinski had a Zoom call with this couple, and he surprised them with the cast of The Office. So they all like did the dance from Jim and Pam's wedding. They all did like
So
their
cool.
dance and stuff like that. And it's gone viral. And then I text it to my friend Mike, and the couple is his cousin.
How weird is that? The couple that they
husband
surprised
and
with
wife.
the reunion.
It's his cousin. I was like, what? How weird is that?
What a small fucking world.
What a small world. You
But
can't
I feel
write
like
this
shit like that always happens to where we're like, no way. It just
Yeah.
doesn't like. How is this possible?
A lot of
Yeah.
weird shit like that has been happening
All
to
the
us.
time.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
John Krasinski's actually started a YouTube channel. He's having these little
fucked.
interview. It's doing very well.
It's doing very well. I
bet.
saw it.
It's almost like a talk show, but like
Yeah.
he's just in his office, and you could tell he edits and films everything. And
It's so
more
brilliant.
people should be doing this. Like more celebrities that don't have like are not getting shows. They
Right.
should just take out their camera and just start
I think they're accepting the fact that like we got to do social media,
Yeah.
and they're all like Jennifer Aniston just hopped on.
a-
Like everybody's Jessica Alba, like everybody's hopping on
Yeah.
social media. They're like, let's just stop rolling our eyes and just do it, and it's
Exactly.
And they love
That's
it.
exactly what it is.
And they
Let's stop
love it.
rolling our eyes and do
Yeah.
it because social media has always been something that people look down, especially celebrities. Like traditional
Yeah.
media never
Which I
looked
get,
into.
which I get.
I get too
Yeah.
because there's a lot of like questionable people that like are on the internet, and it
Right.
makes a lot of people not look good. But it's in about 5 years, it's just going to completely, I feel like, take over.
Yeah.
But what's
traditional
crazy is even like vice versa, like people that book something on like a Netflix role
Yeah.
just skyrocket on social media because of it.
It's crazy. It's not even traditional. It's either Netflix or you post on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
that is
so
the two ways
crazy.
to get really popping on like your social media platform.
You heard about the story with the kid that David ran into?
John B. Well,
Oh, yeah,
that's
that
his
was-
name in the show, right?
I forget. I don't know his name or the guy in the show because I don't watch Outer Banks.
His
but I
name
know
in the
Todd
show is
loves
John
it.
B. Yeah.
John B. Todd
So
loves that show. It's like
crazy.
he just loves it, and
I feel like Todd should be on that show from what I've seen.
he should be. He 100% looks like one of the characters in the fucking show.
Yeah.
He honestly looks like the fucking main guy.
Really? I have no idea what it is.
I know,
It's-
me neither. I have to
It's a
check.
very like Orange County surfer type
okay, yeah, Todd would
vibe
love that.
show, and it's like I feel like it's action packed, but this is just my opinion. And it's weird. I'm talking negative about this. It's making me feel weird because that guy watches David and loves David, so I'm scared for him to see this.
He likes David, not us.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like it's a great action for little kids.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't watch the show, and I love shows like that, but that one just did not it didn't
Wow.
hit. It didn't hit for me.
What were we talking about?
Yes, we're actually talking about this. The Call Her Daddy podcast.
Yeah.
That was so interesting. I actually looked into it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Looked into it means I saw a TikTok about it.
Zane doing
That's
his
funny.
deep dive research.
Really funny.
So it was actually on my For You page, and I swear to God, it popped up because we were talking about it. It
That's
was after we
always.
talked about it. It was hashtag call her daddy. Like it literally when we talk about something, it's the hashtag that it catches.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's just I feel like that's how it like really.
I don't trust I don't fuck with TikTok. I don't like it at all.
For it-
But wait,
for it to do that.
what happened with Call Her Daddy though? Because like
Oh, sorry.
I didn't look into it. Like I saw like a little bit on Twitter.
The girl was saying the two girls have been on the podcast for a long time, and
Right.
it's doing really well. We both know that. Like their shit is on like #1 in the charts.
Yeah.
I know they get a shit ton of listeners. I don't know their numbers, but I know they get a lot. And I think they each get like 500K a year. And I know that is not a good price for where they're
Right.
at. 100%. I feel like
They're
they
like
should be-
literally one of the biggest podcasts in the world.
I know a very successful podcast probably makes around in ad reads, because they probably get a shit ton of ad reads. It probably gets around 2 million, at least 2 million a year. A very successful one, but they're only getting 500K each, and they're like the stars, and they're really good. They're very talkative. They're not like bad. They're very good. They're constantly keeping it like keeping the energy in the podcast, and I think they try to get more like they want to renegotiate their deal,
Right.
And they didn't want to do it, so they were like, all right, we're leaving, and they came back with a deal. But one of the girls' boyfriend, I think, worked hard on some sort of deal, and the deal wasn't close to what they offered back to her, and she had to like take
The boyfriend's side.
deal because the boyfriend got pissed,
Right.
and now there's just like this huge thing where
Yeah, I heard like the two girls like turned on each other. Once again, we don't have credible sources and we don't know nothing.
yeah, this
but
is something that we saw yesterday, and we're like, oh, it's interesting because
we're basing this off of a TikTok.
Yeah. Mariah's fam, like this was one of the first times I met like some of Mariah's family, and they're in town, and it was her brother and his girlfriend.
He still can't get it right.
And
My brother and his girlfriend,
and
Sophia.
you obviously you introduced me to them, but like his girlfriend part left my head, and in my head was like, oh, this is Mariah's brother and sister.
Right.
So throughout the day, we're all hanging out. I'm seeing them kind of touching each other, but like not in
About to puke.
not in like a relationship way, but like in just like a very friendly way. And I'm just like, ooh, that's a little close. and then it starts a little bit more touchy. I'm just like,
I couldn't imagine being in Zane's brain during this, seeing it and just being like,
Heath, I wanted to say something so bad, but I couldn't tell you because you're her boyfriend, and I didn't want things to like get weird. So I'm just sitting there, and I keep on eyeing these two, and I'm like, and then there's kissing. I'm like, whoa, wait a fucking second. I'm like, whoa, wait.
what is going on?
I'm like, incest at best, but your brother did the test.
Right.
This is terrible.
And then I remember, there's no way I
You
went
said-
far enough to ask.
No, you said like,
No, I think I was telling you a story, and I was like, "Oh, my brother's girlfriend, whatever." And you were like, "Wait, girlfriend?" And I was like, "Yes." What did you think? That's not your sister? I was like, "No."
the whole time I
no."
thought your brother and your sister were making out, and I didn't know how to say anything about it.
I mean, in his defense, I have a really big family, and they're constantly coming in and out of LA. And Sophia has long, dark hair, and she's Italian, so she looks like one of us. So he's probably just like, "All right, sister, whatever."
I couldn't imagine being in your shoes, just like
But-
you're hanging. We're all at like the bar together.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
It was almost,
Trying to give Heath the eye, like, "Are you seeing?"
it was
this?"
almost like they knew that I was questioning it because they were going more. They're doing like they're being more and more touchy with each other,
That
and then
is
it ended
so
with kissing. And I'm like,
funny.
That's
I was about to have a
so
serious
funny.
conversation with you, like, Mariah, is this like a thing that like you do in your family? Completely understand.
he
if
like
you do
comes
it.
to me at the end of the night. He's like, Mariah's family's really close, huh? I'm like, yeah, super big family. They're great.
Super big family.
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on, real quick of the story. Can we talk
Oh,
about that
you
real
got to
quick?
talk about that.
Yeah.
That's
Guys,
the
this
best story I've ever heard.
this is the worst type of person in the entire fucking world. Just really think about the type of person you got to be in order to do this.
So there's this kid that is pretty big on TikTok. He's pretty big on TikTok, and he dated one of my best friends. And while he was dating her, this was probably like 3 years ago, he was on a Nickelodeon show.
Shit.
He was dating my friend, and we were at the Justin Bieber audition. And we were all standing in line, and this kid shows up, and she's kind of like, "What the hell? Like, I'm at an audition. What are you doing?" So he walks in like he's hot shit because he's on Nickelodeon. And then he comes to meet his friend's best friend. So me and my other friend. So we're standing there, and we're like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you." And he said something. You know how people say things to get the other person to like
Ask a question about it.
Yeah.
about it? That's what he did. So I said, "Then how old are you?" And he said 16. And we all looked at him like,
He clearly looks older.
"Right, like what?" And he goes, "Oh, sorry. I have to play a 16-year-old on TV, so I get it mixed up."
Like, are you fucking kidding
We were all
me?
like,
Oh my
he
god.
goes, I'm 24. I was like, "What?"
Like, that's not even something like, it's not like in your lines that you have to remember your age on a show.
Yeah.
That your age is something that's on like the audition. It's not even in the show.
That's like the background information is like, you're playing this role, you're going to be a 16-year-old kid, you have this type of attitude, and okay, here's your lines.
And trust me, no one watching knows you're 16.
Right.
I'm telling you that right now.
Baby, you just wanted to say you're on a show doing your thing. And like, I respect it. You got to show you're excited, but don't be fucking...
Yeah.
Oh
don't
like,
be that
He's
guy.
like fishing for people to like get to the point where they have to know I'm on Nickelodeon. How can I get there? Like he's like waiting for that, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Conversation.
It's literally the same as like somebody going to Amelia Clark and being like, what's your name? And she's like, oh, I'm Daenerys. Wait, sorry.
I play her on Game of Thrones. Like,
It's a show.
You said I'm queen.
Yeah,
I'm queen.
It's like, hey, yeah, I'm a plumber. What do you do? Oh, I'm a queen. You're a queen. Oh, sorry, no. I play a queen on TV. Game of Thrones. Have you seen it?
It's a really popular show. It's like the #1 show on TV.
Imagine somebody coming up to you like a couple years ago and be like, hey, what's your name? You're like, Bonifa.
oh, sorry.
Sorry. I have a Vine account where my name is
I was
Bonifa.
really big on Vine, and that was my name. Sorry, Zane.
Zane.
Oh, who am I? Oh, David Dobrik's friend. I mean, the name.
Right.
I have a name. Right.
Zane, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, what's your name? From David's Vlogs. Oh, sorry. Oh shit.
Oh my God! Don't be that person, guys.
Yeah, especially these days, people that are blowing up really quick, and this is all very new to them. Mm-hmm. I feel like they have a hard time to hide that.
Being humble.
It's like you.
It's
and it
the
feels
0
really bad
to
'cause
100
you
complex.
The last thing you want to do is call them out, and you just can't
Right.
call them out on it, especially
And
if
it's
you're
okay
talking
to be
somebody.
excited. Obviously, be
Right.
proud of yourself, but like,
Wait for the next question. The what do you do?
What do you do? Then lay it on me.
right.
I'm an actor. I have a TV show. This.
We've all been in this situation. I've heard all of our answers. When somebody asks what we do, we literally say everything other than what we
YouTuber.
actually do. Podcast, YouTube. Those are maybe the 20th thing I say
Right.
after stupid bullshit like social media market. Like I'll just come up with some bullshit.
I always say social media marketing.
because a part of me doesn't want to go really far in the conversation because I just don't want to like talk about myself a lot. And
Yeah.
then another half is just like you don't want to like just seem.
No, trust me. I know.
Yeah.
It's
But I have said I'm in David. I've done that once.
what do you mean?
But not me introducing myself. Just me. They asked what I do, and I said, "Oh, I'm
an actor in David Dobrik's life.
I'm an actor in David.
I'm only an
That's
actor
funny.
when I'm drunk. It's weird. It's weird.
weird.
It's a
I
weird
don't know.
situation
It's
I'm in.
weird.
I play a drunk 27-year-old on
Yeah.
David Dobrik's blog.
Oh, cool. Like, so you're like a good drunk actor. Oh no, I'm actually drunk normally.
No. I get really into my role. I like to I method act, so I'm actually drinking. So I just wanted to come off as genuine and real as possible.
It's really weird. Like the second I take a shot, I put my timestamp in. Like it's like that's when work starts for me.
You ain't gotta go
Very
to work.
strange.
Oh, I remembered the transition into asking him what his age was. He showed up because I couldn't remember because it was like literally he was there for like a minute and all this came out. And we were like, you need to just go. Like we need to audition. And he was like, wait, what's like the age limit for this audition? And we were
my
like
God.
18 plus. And he goes, I wouldn't have made it anyway. And we were like, well, how old are you? That's what it was.
Oh, so he was really
Yeah.
feeding it.
He
That's
really
what it
fished
was.
for that one.
Yes, that's
Oh,
what
that's
it was.
funny.
And he goes 16. Oh, sorry, I play that on TV on Nickelodeon. I'm 23.
It's honestly really fun meeting people like that. Because it's I don't know it's kind of entertaining.
It kind of like
I agree.
it makes you be like,
They're different. There's not a lot of people like that.
it really is.
It's very rare, so it's kind of like you kind of want to like hang on to it.
that reminds me. Do you remember that one girl that would come over, like our first apartment when we moved out here
The big one. The first
on
one.
Wilshire?
Oh man.
So she would come over every once in a while, and we actually ended up doing a Vine deal for her. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh my, the worst person in the world. Literally the worst person in the fucking world.
Oh, really?
It was insane.
So she had a song coming out and she asked us to like promote the song, and we would have promoted the song like for free if it was a good song, but it wasn't. And she kept on asking and really wanted it. So we're just like, hey, like Heath and I will do it. You just gotta like pay us because it's just not something we would like put. We did it in the nicest way possible. We said, hey, that's not usually our content. That's the best. Oh, we love saying that line with the people that
our content.
It's just not my audience. I feel like just wouldn't connect with that content. So she was like, she agreed to the price, and which we lowballed, completely lowballed.
But she also had a team. It wasn't like it was like her money. She had like a team that was backing everything, that was like putting money into online spending to promote this song.
She had like investors or like a label or something. Or something. We bought the shit that we needed for the Vine, and we did it, and it was probably the worst Vine we've ever posted. And
approved it. We posted it, and then was like, no, we take that back. It's not what we were looking for. We're not going to pay you guys.
What? No, that's not a
after
thing.
It's been up for like 3 days.
But the thing is, like, just the type of like,
my gosh,
the type of person she was.
Can I add in a little bit of
flavor?
a very, very important detail on this? She was in it.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the video. I think they just wanted another. They wanted another one, right? They wanted us to keep that one up and wanted us to post another one for the same price. Like
after 3 days, it didn't get approved.
The dumbest. Oh my god. Anyways,
almost like the girl asking if the vodka was vegan.
Yeah,
like it just like really just very dumb shit. By the way, guys, we hung out with a girl once, and she asked if the Grey Goose vodka was vegan, but when we went to the store to get alcohol,
she thought it had geese in it.
Wait, that was the reason?
Yeah.
She thought there was geese in it?
She is not a comedian. This was not a joke. This was
not a joke.
This was 100% authentic and came straight out of her mouth. I say a lot of dumb things. There's a lot of loose screws in my head, and I'm willing to admit that. But oh my god, I have never heard anything like that in my life.
Grey Goose. Wait, that's not vegan, is it? Wait, it doesn't have geese in it, does it? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my brain is throbbing.
There's not geese in it, is it? But mind you, she was of age. She was at like 20, 22, 23. She was like well over drinking age. So this wasn't like a 15-year-old asking to drink. This is like an adult.
Right. Oh
asking
my
this
gosh.
question.
You think we're good?
I think we're pretty good.
All right, guys, we don't want to let this pizza get cold. There's about 5 slices staring right at me, and I really want to eat more. So I think we're gonna put this podcast
to bed.
Exactly, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening every week. We really appreciate it. We love you guys so much.
Also, we have bonus videos every week on the podcast channel as well. It's going to be every Thursday, so if you want to check those out, please do as well. All right, guys, we love you so much. Thank you again for tuning in to Zane and Heath Unfiltered, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Later.
Later, alligator.